company will run through their postures.
Your left hand will march on. Stand, round face. Hold your planks.
Shoulder your pikes. Pike lock. Hold your pikes.
Right foot back. 45 degrees. Watch to the man to the right. Get them all in the same line.
Charge your pike.
Left hand up under on your shoulder.
Advance your pike. Shoulder your pike. Advance your pike.
I'll show you one.
Charge your pike. Shoulder your pike. Charge your pike to the rear.
Run through ranks down. Rear rank is 4.
Shoulder your pike. Order your pike. Keep your pike.
Have a care, you're going behind the barrier.
Recover your pike
To the what?
to the order. Advance your pike. Pike block will advance 4 paces. March.
You should know.
Order your pike. Advance your pike. Trail your pike.
Okay, behind.
Recover and charge your pike. Order and close your pike. Charge your pike for horse.
All go down together. Look to your right.
Recover and order your pike. Musketeers, reform. Reform. side, advance your bike. Pike lock will prepare to march 3 paces forward. March. Pike lock will face to the left hand, about the face. Pike lock will
Because spears, they aren't spears, they're pike. They're 16 foot long and they're tapered 2/3 of the way, so they might look heavy but they're completely balanced. They've got on the end an iron very sharp point, and you'll see some metal strips coming down the side. Those are called langettes. Basically, they're mainly only used to defend from cavalry because there's a lot of mass cavalry in the Civil War. If you chop the end of a one-headed pole, it's going to chop off. So that these metal strips hit in, so that if somebody tries to chop the end off, it wouldn't work. The musketeers are carrying what's known as a matchlock musket. This is pre the flintlock that you'll see in most films, and they're fired by a little piece of match. Now this matchlock, one slit, will not go out because you won't believe the musketeers have put their rest. We then know that they're ready. Musketeers, present. Prepare to give fire, give fire. Dismount. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, but
Would you like a photograph?
oh yes, please, if that's possible.
I thought you'd like that. I could see it in your face. Right hand face.
Have your camera ready. Have your camera ready.
Hang on.
I know what's coming.
Which way are they facing?
Musketeers, forward! Let's cover. Don't get excited. Musketeers, hold your muskets.
We've got light up.
Want a raffle on today? And there better be a raffle on today. There better be a top on.
I'm not getting lazy, sir.
That's what she chose.
Use that just to make sure that the
I get a bit observed.
Yeah. I bet your mum really wish she was going to join us Oh, I'm used to it. Kiddies all, isn't it?
That would give you a headache, wouldn't it? Going for hours and hours.
I want to get
There are some expensive things, but there is one thing on the table which is more expensive than
And it's
anything
one of
else.
these items.
One of these items here.
Where's Miss Sarah? I'll probably stand a bit.
That's a proper stew.
It's a proper stew. It's called a pottage.
And we're not allowed to eat it because of insurance. No.
It's
I love a bit of stew.
It's pottage. So basically, whatever the household had would go in there.
Right, yeah.
If you were very lucky, there would be meat.
Yeah.
On Fridays and holidays, you wouldn't be allowed any meat.
It's not plenty of veg.
But then again, but also the definition of fish used to be very flexible in those days.
So called because it's got red fruit in it. Yeah. A black tart that would have black fruit in it. They were not very imaginative with the name.
Brilliant. When you start looking at what they actually eat, they eat quite well, don't
Well,
they?
the officers would because they've got plenty of money.
Yeah.
Only people with money ate well.
Yeah.
The soldiers would get bread and cheese and pottage later on.
Hello, young lady. How are you?
It's well too then.
Yes, well, boys.
It looks like he eats well, doesn't he?
He's a key player and you've got to look after him.
Well, I could work for either side.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You could say that it is your beliefs which side you fight on with the King of Parliament. But people like engineers and gunners were paid professionals. Their job was their job.
Mercenaries.
In effect, yes. They pay for who they go for who pay the most.
Right. No loyalty then.
Well, there was a bit in the respects that to religion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You wouldn't get a Catholic engineer fighting for Parliament, but you would get a Protestant engineer fighting for either side. Because both sides were normally
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Church of England.
Wow.
Now the problem.
Oh, am I alright to strike that?
Go for it.
Will it?
Don't hit it too hard because bits might come out and damage your
Oh, I'm natural at it, look.
Is this your first time?
Yeah,
Doesn't look like
alright.
it, to be fair. Right, and that's about as cool.
But I'm responsible for doing all the servants stuff and the linen. And
Oh, right, yeah.
yes. I won't be allowed to have any fancy stuff myself.
Do you do all the, like the general's outfits
Absolutely,
and all that lot? Yeah.
yes, I'll be skilled to do that, yeah.
So you've got to have them looking the best, don't you?
Oh, absolutely,
Yes.
yes, because it was very important because status was everything in the 17th century and the way that you denoted status was your clothing. You had to know from over there your status. You know.
And this was trepanning. Have you heard of trepanning before?
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, so the act of trepanning spans back from the Stone Age, where Stone Age people used to cave a hole into their head to create pressure and it would make you feel sort of high. And this still dates here today. And this tool was done exactly for that. So
It's a drill.
Yeah. So they used to put this on your forehead or anywhere, and they twist and drill into your head until they create pressure in your brain to give you that high. And it's sort of like a mini version of anaesthetic back then. And this is just another version of that tool to do so. This was sort of dentistry.
Is this the sort of, what you're saying, isn't that the sort of thing you just stroke away at the skull?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Yes, it's a bit barbaric back then, wasn't
Oh,
it? A bit strange.
This used to pull out teeth. This is to cauterise the gum from where the teeth was. And this was to fish out...
They be hot heated up then?
Yeah. This was an interesting tool. So when they used to take the teeth out, there was a white little worm at the bottom, which they thought was of the devil. But it's actually the nerve of the gum.
Right.
And so they used to use this to fish it out. So they quite literally pull your tooth out and fish your nerve
Then
out.
dig out the nerve.
Yeah. Without any anaesthetic in there.